Hello everyone, it's me Mufti and welcome to another Mufti Adventures video log. We're here for another Pokemon and National Trust collaboration, as you can see here. And so let's carry on and see how we do. We are now going to do 3 National Trusts today. The first stop here is at Hanbury Hall. Right, so here is Hanbury Hall, there you go, and we're just walking towards it now with its beauty, as you can see in front of you, and we're doing raid number 1 as we walk towards it. So here we go, we've done the Sewaddle raid. It's not shiny, but it is weather boosted, and there's the background with the Hanbury Hall, there you go, and it's a dirty 2-star. Right, now let's make our way inside. You see the clock here as well. This is like a social room in here actually, because you've got so many different games in here. And here we can see who actually owned Hanbury Hall. So there you go, starting from Edward Vernon all the way down to Sir Boater George Hamilton. All the different portraits in here. You see all the coat of arms as well over here. This is the Smowaking room. It's called Smowaking, and there's all the information to do with it. Library of different ancient books, more portraits. And this one is of King George Vernon. There you go. Some ancient maps. A huge, nice, classic collection of different cups, pots, plates. Very traditional, very nice. Very classic fireplace. Going up the stairs now, and you can admire these different paintings. You can see all the paintings go up to the ceiling and all around in this whole staircase area. Right, here we go, we're now seeing the bedrooms. We're now heading to the Green Chambers. Here's the Green Chambers. Here's the other view of Hanbury Hall, and I think this is actually the background view of the Hanbury Hall. Right, so you just finished in Hanbury Hall. Obviously we're now doing the second raid of the Sewaddle, and it's non-shiny, 683 on this one. So let's catch it and see what the IVs are. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, and it's caught. And the Sewaddle is, there's the background. and not amazing, I'm afraid. There you go. It's going to be a 13, 15, 14 on that one. Right, so we're now going to enjoy the gardens of the Hanbury Hall before we make our way to spot number 2. That's probably what the background is. And there we go, there's the garden behind me, as you can see. Lovely jubbly. And here's the front view once again of Hanbury Hall as we bid it farewell and move on to our next destination. Right, we just finished here in Hanbury Hall, and of course we actually got this lovely little postcard of Pokémon GO with a collaboration with the National Trust. As you can see, there we are, lovely jubbly, beautiful stuff. And so we're now making our way to spot number 2, which is Cliveden in Buckinghamshire. Right then guys, we're now on spot number 2 of our Pokémon and National Trust adventures, and of course we're here in Cliveden. I'm going to show you the map of the whole estate area, and unfortunately we can't go into the house, but I'm going to see the outside of it, and of course some more of the raids of the National Trust and Pokémon. Here we go, so there's the map of the whole area. There we go, huge indeed. Very nice lake over here, as you can see, beautiful fountain and lots of duckies there. One tiny one, one big one, there you go. Right, just exploring the lake a little bit. See some Chinese or Japanese themed ornament there. Very, very nice. This is the Cliveden Pagoda. It's in a Japanese design. You can see the dragon on the top. Very, very nice indeed. Lovely plantations here on the left hand side, as you can see. Right, this is the water garden we're entering now. So on the left hand side is a maze garden, which we're not going to get into, otherwise we're not going to be able to get out, and that is not exactly what we have in mind. There you go, you can kind of see the outside of the maze garden. There it is, beautiful fountain over down here under the bridge. We've got the Cliveden Estate we're now on, and this beautiful tower here, as you can see, with the angel on the very top. There's a golden clock, as you can see as well, and of course there's the angel there. So there's a function in the house. Unfortunately we can't go into the Cliveden Estate behind me, as you can see, but we can see it from the outside and how beautiful it is. The Cliveden Spa there. And here's an entire view of the Cliveden Estate and house and garden. Right, so we just completed raid 1 of the National Trust Cliveden, and here we go. Is it going to be a shiny Hoppip? No, 407 on that one. Okay, let's catch it and see what the IVs are. And there's the background, and it's not too bad. A 12, 12, 15 on that one. Right, now we're entering the Rose Garden. we go, we've got the rose garden behind us, as you can see. Let's go. is the garden, folks, of Cliveden Estate. Absolutely beautiful. Reminds me of Versailles Palace. Right, there's the gardens with me in it. There you go. Absolutely massive. Let's go. We're going to go down in a second and I'll show you all the lovely colours and bits and pieces. But first we're going to go and do the Hoppet Parade. Right, let's enjoy a bit of the architecture of Cliveden Estate. Right, here we go, we're doing the raid. Let's see if we can get the shiny. At the Cliveden Estate, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Is it going to be shiny? No, it is not shiny, unfortunately. And then we're going to see the garden and then we will head to spot number 3. Right, we've just finished here at the National Trust Cliveden. We're now going to make our way to stop number 3, which is the National Trust Stowe Garden. It's also here in Buckinghamshire, so hopefully it won't take us too long to get there. And it has this lovely fountain as well. Right then guys, so we have made it to Stowe Gardens number 3 of the National Trust Mufti Adventures vlog, and hopefully once we go in we will see all the lovely stuff. Alright, so we're just on the first raid of the Hoppet here at Stowe Gardens. We haven't gone to the gardens yet because the raids are actually away from the actual gardens itself, but we will go there in a minute. Let's first finish this raid and see how we did. Here we go. Did we get the shiny? Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Nope, no shiny unfortunately on that one, so we'll just catch it and hope for the best. Okay, there's the background and that's a dirty 2-star on that one. Okay, heading off to raid number 2. Right, we just completed raid number 2. Here we go then. Is this going to be the shiny Hoppip? No, it's not. 334 on this one. Will it be any good? There's the background. Ooh, 15 attack on that one. We finally made it to the garden. Oh my days, what a journey from Cliveden to here. Anyway, we made it. So here we go. Here's the garden. There it is. Very nice. Lovely building not far off up there. We're going to try and get there now. Here's a beautiful lake. There you go, that we're walking past. Right, this looks like an awesome house over here, an awesome building. You can go closer to see its architecture. There we go, there's the building behind me. Fantastic. Right, onto the continuous part of the garden. Right, there's the building there in which the Pokémon GO National Trust catch card is based upon. There's also a bridge down there with fountain coming down. There you go. This looks like the massive house of Stowe Garden. There you go. We won't be going in there though. We're going to enjoy its architecture and beauty from the outside as we make our way out. Right everyone, so that brings an end to the Mufti Adventures part 2 of Pokemon Go and of course the National Trust. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do let me know in the comments down below how you are getting on with your Pokemon Go and National Trust, or Pokemon and National Trust. If you are in the UK or you've been, it'd be good to know, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace and take care, and make sure you like and subscribe to Mufti YT Adventures, and I really hope you enjoyed especially the second one we visited and the first one.